And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Boardman High School. Today's home for your sports network action between two rivals in the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons and the Boardman Lady Spartans. The power rankings are out, and the verdict is in, at least for this week. Austintown Fitch listed at number 12 in the power rankings, and Boardman climbing up those charts all the way to number 5. They still feel like they're slighted, and they've got an argument. Both teams actually do. We will get started here right now. It's Spartans, it's the Falcons, and it's on YSN. Here we go. Freeborough gets the tip-off, moves it to the left side. Barrow, who against Cardinal Mooney was having some trouble on the interior, trying to get the buckets. Uncharacteristically, Barrow was contested and had some issues. First shot, Freeborough off the mark. Riccatelli able to pull it down. They move it out to the perimeter. Jumper up, that one off the back iron, no good. And again, Boardman with the offensive board. MC Worth ends up with it. On the left side, moved over, Double to Riccatelli. One of the area's newest 1,000-point scorers. Trying to find the comfort zone in the early going of this ball game. Hand it off to Riccatelli. Ken's looking for space, shakes her defender out of the shoes. Three ball up and good. And MC Worth, the Chief, starts the game with a deep ball. So now Fitch having some trouble getting it over midcourt. Will turn the ball over on a 10-second violation. And the Spartans now will try to extend that lead here in the early going. Some excellent athletes on both sides of the basketball. Here's Freeborough. Boardman trying to seek retribution for the loss they incurred earlier this season via the hands of the Lady Falcons. Passes on the right side, looking space. Kaylin Bauer. Trying to find any kind of window are the Lady Falcons right now. Boardman not giving it up to take, and that one no good. Hands everywhere. Fitch able to pull down the offensive board. Just inside the perimeter, shot is up and good. Big time bucket for Fitch, getting them within a single tally. Pass baseline, and the extra pass over to Barrow. That one off the mark, and a traveling violation gonna go against Austintown Fitch. Boardman bailed back on defense. Pass and off of Barrow, out of bounds. It's going to be back to Fitch. So sloppy opening for both sides. Neither team able to really get into a rhythm in the early going, and we are approaching the 3-minute mark in the ballgame. Movement all around for the Lady Falcons. Here comes the take interior. Boardman calling for a travel. Referees see it otherwise. Oh, nice head fake. The take and the shot's good. Fitch takes the lead, 4-3. An absolutely beautiful move. Boardman trying to get things going again. This has been a slow start for Boardman, who usually starts out very quickly. Here's a perimeter shot, 3-ball up. That one no good by Dubel, brought down by Fitch, and the attack comes the other way. Left side of the floor. Moved over into the corner. Fitch going to set up their offense now in the half court. 3-ball up. That one's good! And a big splash from beyond the arc, and Fitch off to a commanding 7-3 after this thing started. A 3-0 Boardman lead. So now a whistle will draw the play to a close. Freeborough will inbound it. Shot up. There's Dubel. That one goes. So Sam Dubel able to cash in and bring Boardman within one. The stingy defense that Boardman possesses is going to have to work a little OT. And if you've tuned in to Boardman the last few weeks, specifically last Saturday, you know they're not afraid of anything that involves overtime. Double overtime winners over Canfield, setting this up for the matchup that it is. The miss, the take, and the shot off the mark, back the other way. Here comes the attack for the Lady Spartans. A blocking foul going to go against Fitch. Referee taking his sweet time, making sure that one was assessed correctly to his viewpoint. And it will be a shooting foul for Boardman as well. Freeborough will go to the line. Shot up, that one's short. Boardman usually a high percentage free throw shooting team. Coach Hamilton instills that in all his players, that they're called free throws for a reason. And that one will go. So Boardman able to tie things up, 7 apiece, almost as if we got a football game going. Law pass, right side, driving in, kick out, beautifully done. Boardman moves it inside, shot is up, that one not gonna go. Second chance opportunity off the back of the iron, that won't go either. Rigatelli brings it up the floor, shot up deep, Dubel trying to give Boardman the lead, but Boardman gets the rebound as Freeborough able to haul it down. Moves in, then back out, knocked away. It'll belong to Boardman. 7-7, all knotted up here. 2:47 to go in the first quarter. These two teams, friendly rivals, but certainly no love lost between them. Barrow off of her hands, and it was, referee's going to say it was contested. Pass down low, head fake by Worth, and she gets the drop. Worth's got 5. Fitch working it around the perimeter. Elbow. Head fake by Rachel Spaulding. Fitch still trying to get it down low. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Boardman basketball. So this is how the snowball turns in to a snowstorm or an avalanche. That's the word I was looking for. Over the midcourt, Riccatelli takes a peek, lets her wing ladies get into position. Spartan offense sets up. Freeborough to the near side. Back out. Around the perimeter again. Kens to the elbow. Shifts it over. Barrow for three. That one off the iron. No good. Pulled down. Nice rebound by Freeborough. Tries to get it down low, and Barrow is going to be held and will go to the line shooting two for the Spartans. If you're wondering why you don't hear many Fitch names, it's because these, from the broadcast position, the numbers are pretty hard to read. So I'm going to do my best for you. I do apologize if you're tuning in and wondering why you don't hear much. As Riccatelli cashes in the inbound bucket. Clock down to 1:30. Back out. Falcons around the perimeter. Driving in, shot up. That one goes. Tie ball game. Nope. 11-9, my apologies. Left side, Freeborough. Riccatelli drives in. Backs up. Fires it out. Double extra pass. Good crisp passes right now from the Lady Spartans. We're trying to set up on the perimeter. She's going to get to the far side. Hasn't used her dribble yet. Starts, loses it. Down low, Riccatelli driving up. Puts her hands up, shot up, gets it to go. Riccatelli cashes in for two more, and it's a 4-point advantage for the Lady Spartans as the time ticks down here in the first. Nice take, shot up. That one not going to go. Spartans have time for perhaps one more shot. They set things up. Riccatelli, head fake. Shot up, three ball, no good, and that's how we will go into the second quarter. Your score, the Boardman Spartans 13, Austintown Fitch 9. Back after this, after a word from our great sponsors here on your sports.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com
Or find us on Facebook.
Welcome to the Bunker and Double Bogeys,
the area's largest indoor entertainment destination.
Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going.
And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time.
At the Bunker
And Double Bogeys.
Back we come here. Second quarter underway. DJ Yoakley with you. A 13-9 affair between these two AAC rivals. In the YSN Power Rankings, it's Fitch, ranked number 12. Boardman, ranked number 5. New Power Rankings will come out this week, and we'll see where this is. Big three for Fitch. And another 1-point deficit for these teams. Back and forth they go, teeter-tottering. I believe that was Spalding for 3. Again, these numbers a little bit challenging to read for those of us up here in the booth. I made sure it wasn't just me and the crazy, a little bit smaller, bunched together, and they're, I don't even know how to describe them. The font is just a little bit challenging. So I'm going to do my best. I make no promises, but this is not a slight on Austintown Fitch in the least, so I do apologize. Around the perimeter, cross-court pass, back into the corner, shot up, three ball, no good, pulled down by the Spartans. Worth able to get that, moves it right to Riccatelli. Ken's looking for space, gets it over to the right side, back to Worth. Worth fires it over to Freeborough. Brings it all the way over off of the boot and out of bounds to Fitch. That was Sam Dubel tried to field that one hopper and just a little bit too hot to handle. Spalding. Right side to the baseline. Gets it back, slings it over the other side into the corner. Good job by Fitch being incredibly patient right now. Again, working it in the inside and moving without the basketball, but unable to finish. That shot, incredible break for Boardman. And I think that was Donlow. Passes on the off the baseline. Fitch going to take their time setting things up. Riccatelli draws pressure. Ray, step back jumper. Got it! Ayla Ray hits the long two and gives Fitch the lead back at 14-13. Boardman trying to work the sidelines. That ball knocked out of bounds. Boardman will keep possession. And a whistle will quickly draw the play to a pause as Fitch is called for the called for the foul, and Bad Bat Girl is playing on the speakers. Clever, clever. Riccatelli gets the inbound pass, walks it over the B in the middle of the floor. Now back towards the far side. Handoff, and another one. Now it's Dubel hanging around the free throw line. And a miscommunication will lead to a Fitch advantage. And back the other way. Now the Lady Falcons going to slow things down as we start to see some substitutions, fresh legs. This is where Boardman gets incredibly dangerous because the buildup of some of these young ladies doing things like cross country and track and things of that nature to build up as the bucket goes for Fitch and a three-point play opportunity for the Lady Falcons. But I was saying, Boardman just outlasts basketball teams on the court because of their longevity, their dexterity, their opportunity that they've presented. Jeff Hamilton has been all over this to keep his team on the floor longer than anybody else, going faster than anybody else. It's kind of like you would see with similar to the 1980s Lakers in that motion offense. They're always moving. Shot up and a foul. No, they're going to say traveling violation goes against Fitch. So Boardman dodges one there. 17-13 your score here. Press is going to be on at least somewhat for Fitch. Riccatelli, good handles over the mid-stripe. Barrow, fastball. Freeborough gets a hand on it. keeps possession for Boardman. And a whistle will again draw the play to a close. Communication is certainly key, and right now Boardman having trouble communicating as we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Fitch. So back-to-back quick fouls. I think they got Folkwine. That's going to be the case. Inbound pass. Spartans fighting through it. It's Riccatelli who's able to toss it up and get the bucket. One possession ball game. 17-15 Fitch. Approaching the 3.5-minute mark here in the second. DJ Oakley with you. I want to thank our friends over at BSTN for their partnership, certainly, with today's contest. Crossover dribble to take, kick out, and it's going to be Boardman ball. Back the other way. Riccatelli is contacted, and they'll package up a foul against Fitch. I think they're going to get Ayla Ray for the foul. Looks that way. And now they're going to get Kaylin Bauer for her first foul, and Boardman will go to the line for the next 3 minutes and 24 seconds every time they're fouled. So Coach Hamberton trying to take advantage of the aggressiveness of this Falcon defense. First shot is up and good. And Boardman needs one to tie. Dubel going to check in for the Lady Spartans. Michaela Rivera will sneak off to the sideline. That shot up and good. So Boardman ties things up again off of the right hand of Mackenzie Riccatelli. Seemingly this has been where Fitch answers the bell. Pick out. Long way from home. Lady Falcons trying to create. Clock down to 3 minutes. The take, pull-up jumper, shot up, that goes! Back the other direction. Riccatelli trying to create herself, and she gets the bucket and the foul. Mackenzie Riccatelli. We call her the McCloser. You'll see why in this second half. Typically, it's Riccatelli who comes in and shuts things down on both sides of the floor. Shot up and good. Boardman, advantage again, 2019, off the three-point play, the old-fashioned way from Riccatelli. And a whistle and a foul again. We are seeing a lot of fouls and hearing a lot of chirps in this ball game. Referee's trying to keep this one under control. Inbound pass. Two more Falcons getting ready to check in. Barrow is contacted and fouled. I'm not sure there's going to be anybody left by the end of this one. We might be calling up the freshman teams to suit up. A lot of these young ladies, multi-sport athletes for their respected and respective communities, as Barrow's first shot off the mark. We are seeing a lot of substitutions, especially for Fitch. Trying to keep those legs fresh because Boardman's the one trying to continuously drain the legs and build opportunities through fatigue. Fitch trying to work that near side. They'll back it out. Reset. Pull-up jumper just inside the perimeter. That one not going to go. Here comes Boardman on the attack, and this one's going to be picked off, and a foul, and I think they're going to get Sarah Barrow, as Fitch was absolutely livid. There wasn't a call sooner. Pass the inside, lob pass in the paint, back out. The attack, using baseline off the shoe of Barrow. Tori Strine's going to check in. Is Barrow going to get a breather with 1:55 to go in the first half? Lob pass. Out the perimeter, the corner was open. Driving in, and the shot off the mark. Pulled down by Strines. Moved up to Riccatelli. Kens racing, crossover in the paint, up and under, and a foul. So Kens will go back to the line, shooting 2 for the Spartans. Already a 2-point advantage for Boardman. They've withstood the storm that Fitch has brought right to their front porch. As Riccatelli flushes the first. Shot up and good. As Barrow, by the way, checked back into the game for Boardman. Just a quick break for Sarah that time. Fitch works the far side. Back out to center court. Ray, crossover dribble. She takes it in and gets a foul. They're going to mark it before the shot, so Ray's floater won't count. But the 4th foul on Boardman will also not result in free throws. 119. Back out. That jumper no good. And contested. Somehow Fitch pulls up with it. Big opportunity here for them. Lob pass. They pass on 3. Hands are up for Boardman. Fitch trying to buy a window here. Again, the attack into the paint. Shot up, they go perimeter, and a big 3. And it's a 1-point ball game again. Stop me if you've heard that already. Rivera with the basketball. Tries to get to Riccatelli, and McKenzie ties up the basketball, but is credited with a foul. I believe that's Donlow at the line. First shot goes, and we got a tie ball game. Second shot, rims out, and Fitch has another chance at it. Traveling violation, and Boardman will get the basketball back, and there's some frustration on the Boardman sidelines and from the Spartan faithful as well. Rigatelli drives in, gets the bounce pass to Barrow. And Sarah Barrow with a second bite at the apple gets it to drop in the bucket. And a big bucket for Boardman there. The hoop and the harm for number 35, who is in need of that one. Life, the inside amongst the trees is never easy. Barrow drills the third point of that possession. And it's a 3-point spread. 5 seconds to shoot. Fitch over the time stripe, driving in, kicking out, and a whistle which will send Fitch to the line, and Coach Hammerton can't believe it. He's on the sidelines with the Surrender Cobra up and going. Cannot believe it. Shot up and good. Fitch trying to take advantage of you can say an error on Boardman. Just understanding that you got to have better basketball IQ and make them make a shot. There's the buzzer, and we're on to halftime. Your score, the narrowest of margins. It's Boardman 26, Austintown Fitch 25. Back after this, after a lot of words from our sponsors here on YSN and BSTN.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the bunker.
And double bogeys.
The area's largest indoor entertainment destination.
Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going.
And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time.
At the bunker.
And double bogeys.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoning County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
De-stress. De-ache. Detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind. Relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs,
call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com
or find us on Facebook.
A doctor you can rely on. The customized care you've been looking for. The power of care is nothing without hope. And our primary care services were created with true, whole person healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian
Hi,
Health.
I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2323. 2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek.
Back we come, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley with you. A fresh 8 minutes on the third quarter clock. It is a 26-25 affair. Fitch drawing near towards the end of the second quarter. Boardman. This is where the rubber usually meets the road for them. Kick out. MC Worth, 3-ball, and trying to start the party in the early going. And again, we get a whistle. That was the storyline of the first half. A lot of whistles on both sides of the basketball. Neither team could really get into a rhythm as there is a ton of stoppages. Boardman wanted a walking call there. I think that the plant foot was down firmly. Flipped out. Fitch trying to get the bucket. Moved inside, no good. Tied up, Barrow, and trying to get a number. That's Donlow, and it's going to be a Falcon basketball. Shot up. That one's going to go. Folkwine gets a bucket, and now Fitch has the lead. Pass inside, and somehow Riccatelli, they're going to say no shot. And again, they cancel out that shot. Boardman will have the ball out of bounds. 59 seconds expired in this third quarter. Pass toward the Boardman bench. Riccatelli. Head fakes. Chief looking around. Kicks it back out. Barrow to Riccatelli. Riccatelli wants a pick play. And really, that was just to open things up for Sarah. To the elbow. Barrow back out. Riccatelli now on the near side. Kens spaces it out, looks for Barrow, just a little bit too late. 3-ball by Worth. That one off the front iron, no good. Fitch gets the rebound, and they start their descent. Here comes the attack again for Fitch. They're going to back it out. Falcons a lot more patient here to start the second half. The floater not going to go. Fitch gets the offensive board. Back out. It's pulled away for a moment. Now Boardman has numbers. Freeborough gets the lead pass from Riccatelli. Cashed in. Boardman back on top. What's the answer for Fitch now? Patience once again for the Lady Falcons. Coach Hamilton with his hands up on the sideline trying to formulate a defensive strategy. These two teams, sometimes when you get together with one particular team, you can just throw records and game plans right out the window. There's just way too much familiarity between these two teams. Pull-up, jumper, behind the arc, 3-ball, off the mark, and Fitch able to keep it in possession. At least for the moment, a whistle stops the play again, and we got a foul? Yep, we do. It's going to be on Fitch. I think they're going to get, I think it's Jenna Profanchik. Boardman tries baseline. That one not working. Rigatelli able to create as a distributor. That time drives in, kicks out. There's a shot left short by Barrow. And now Fitch will look to march their way back into the offensive zone. Back out to the perimeter. Head fake down low, shot up. That one in and out, won't go. Boardman momentarily had the rebound. Now it's kicked out. There is a whistle. And there is just ambient yelling from seemingly everybody on the far side of that gymnasium. From both sides. You can tell the tension is high, and you can cut it with a knife. We're going to cut a 30-second break right here on YSN. Back after this, after word from...
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
The relief you've been looking for is here. We promote the body's natural self-healing. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our acupuncture treatments were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian Healthcare.
Back we come, 4 minutes right on the dot, halfway through the third quarter. Boardman leads by 1, 28-27 over their crosstown rivals, cross-county rivals, I guess, the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons. These two teams are battling it out for the top of the AAC. Boardman has come on strong after the loss to the Lady Falcons the first time these two teams met. The Falcons looking to recoup after a tough stretch of games. Ray steps in, moves it along to the right side. Ray thinks about it. Crossover dribble, Ayla kicks it back out. And reset for Fitch. Taking about 40 seconds off the game clock with this possession to this point. Interesting strategy here. I know they're not down by more than a point, but usually the passive aggressiveness of a team is on top, and certainly a team that is a big-time threat to score, and before I can even finish that thought, Fitch is able to cash one in, 29-28. What a great game, what a great play. Patience, persistence, paying dividends for Austintown Fitch. Ball is on the interior. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Fitch. Austintown Fitch is going to take a timeout. We will as well pay some bills. This one brought to you by our friends at
We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria, bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun and combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria.
De-stress. De-ache. Detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind. Relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Back we come, third quarter, 2.5 minutes remain in that stanza. DJ Yoakley with you, appreciate you hanging out here. Boardman High School, the place to be today. We've got a lot of games for you, had 25 or so last night. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the tune of about 35,000 views on our website. When all was said and done, just a reminder to vote for the Big Dogs of the Valley as it closes up tomorrow night at midnight. Head on over to ysnlive.com/big-dogs, or just go to our website, click on Big Dogs. Oh! Speaking of big dog effort, a big bucket for Austintown Fitch. Trying to get the back end of the three-point play. Shot is up, and it goes. Lead extended to 4 for Austintown Fitch. Boardman needs a basket. Barrow barrels in. Shot won't go. And Fitch heading the other direction. Kick out, 3 ball, in and out, won't go. Fitch was looking to uncork. But they keep the ball, they keep the possession arrow. And now they're going to take their time with a 4-point advantage. This is where I would assume you'd start seeing Fitch chewing on some game clock here. And ball is lost, and Boardman wants a foul. Riccatelli dribbling through the cones that look like Falcons today. There's Double 3-ball. That one no good. Fighting for it. Riccatelli trying to get it out to the perimeter. Extra pass. And Boardman going to slow it down. Clock down to 60 seconds. 3-ball. That one no good. Pulled down by Barrow. Puts it back up. No good. Gets a rebound. And a whistle. But the Peach won't fall into the bucket that time. So Barrow's going to get 2 at the line as this game continues to increase in tension. Barrow can cut the deficit in half and leaves it on the front iron. No good. Coach Hammerton watching body language over there. You can tell that the anxiety starting to creep up. Boardman had a 1-point lead at halftime. Fitch has separated themselves to the tune of a 32-28 advantage. Barrow, uncharacteristically 0 for 2 that trip down the floor. Here comes Fitch. Into the corner. Lobbed out. And a kick is going to close that play up. Fitch will get the ball back. Lady Falcons try their attack. The take and swatted away. It's MC Worth getting that hand up. Here comes Riccatelli into the paint, fighting through the woods. There's Worth. 3-ball. No good. And a foul. Spartans move it in. Riccatelli trapped in the corner. No, she gets out. To Rivera. Around the perimeter we go. It's Worth again. Back out to Riccatelli. Clock ticking down to 9. One-shot operation for Hamilton's Heroes. Riccatelli, step back jumper on the crossover. No good. Fitch just going to let time expire, and we will head to the fourth quarter here in Boardman. 32-28 between these two rivals. Don't go anywhere. Call everybody you know. Tell them to tune in to YSN.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Thanks to our friends over at Mill Creek Metro Parks, Brian Tolnar, Stacy Butler, the entire crew over there. Jamie Yeoman, thank you so much for your support on YSN. If you'd like to advertise and be a supporter of our mission, head on over to ysnlive.com/advertise and get started as soon as tomorrow. Boardman looking to cut the deficit. A long jumper there, no good for Riccatelli. Fitch moves up the floor with this 4-point advantage here in the fourth quarter, and they know that time is on their side. Need to keep this 4-point lead. Boardman can make it disappear in a hurry. Half-court offense set up by Fitch. They run baseline, put the brakes on. Oh, the attack and the foul in the interior. And good sportsmanship from both sides. Donlow's going to be at the line. Worth picks up the foul. Her first, team first. And the first shot from Donlow is off and no good. This is a great game, which will certainly promise a great finish. As Donlow hits and extends the lead to 5. 33-28. Riccatelli, handoff. Freeborough gets to Worth. Worth, who's going to pass a Riccatelli 3-ball. That one no good, out of bounds, and Fitch will possess. Coach Hamilton patrolling those sidelines. Got to think he's going over scenarios in his head as this game ticks under the 7-minute mark. And Fitch, what a statement win this would be for them. as one of the hottest teams on YSN would fall in a league matchup, and Fitch would sweep the season series. The attack moved, and it's still possessed by Boardman. There's a three. Free Burrow from three, Burrow. And we've got a 2-point ball game. That was about as big can get, and clutch as anything for Ava Freeborough. Lands a big shot, and that might be one we're talking about for weeks. Another foul on Boardman, and you can see at home, and this isn't a critique of the officials. This is just when there's this many whistles, it is hard for any team. And a three return on the other side. Fitch says anything you can do, we can do better. Oh, nice pass by Rigatelli. And Barrow's able to finish down low. We talked about big shots and big moments, and certainly they have traded them. There's another one off the mark, that time out of bounds to Boardman. Lady Spartans will have it, down by 3, a big possession here, 5.5 to go. So substitution for Austintown is going to bring in Kaylin Bauer. Really big possession here for Boardman. Barrow, turnaround, jumper won't go, and Fitch able to chase down the rebound. Rolling up the right side. Falcons, Donlow. Ray to the elbow. Pardon me, a timeout taken. Timeout on the floor. Let's pay some bills. Back after this, after work.
Teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Back we come, fourth quarter here in Grit City. 4:57 to go in the ball game. Fitch with the lead, 36-33. They also have the basketball. Talking things over at the timeout. Obviously some things Fitch wants to work on, but more importantly, he's getting the dub out of this one. Boardman certainly been in some close games, some big shots, some big moments here on the network. And a good defensive stand that time for the Spartans. Here's Riccatelli working the ball up the right side. Driving in, puts the brakes on, shot up, that one over the bucket. Brought down by Worth. She moves it out to the perimeter. Here's a look from Double, 3. That one off the right side. And Fitch able to bring it in. Slowing things down now. Fitch understands they need 30-second, 40-second possessions to put this Boardman team away. You can't just keep giving the ball over, and look at that. Right on key, it's Mackenzie Riccatelli. And a whistle and a foul on the far sideline, rather. This one is setting up for a fantastic finish. Now we're halfway through the fourth quarter, starting to find some rhythm. It's been choppy at times, and I think both coaches would agree. It has been choppy during this contest. Riccatelli loses the handle for a moment, gets it over to Dubel, handoff. Freeborough, who hit a big three moments ago. Back to Dubel, who's been a sniper for the Spartans. There's Freeborough creating. Kick out, worth three. Won't go. Double bounce off the rim, shot up and off the mark. What an effort by Ava Freeborough down low. Living in the land of the Giants, and the young lady nearly pulled off a three-point play, or opportunity at least. She'll shoot two and try to bring this game a little bit tighter. Freeborough off the back iron, no good. Boardman, such a skilled free throw shooting team. We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. And uncharacteristically, the Boardman Spartans are missing free throws 2 at a time. Fitch will take it gladly. They understand that's not where you want to be against Boardman. Take to the elbow, shot, nope, they're going to go pass. Cross, no, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Riccatelli able to bring down the board. Clock ticks towards 3 minutes. Riccatelli, shot up, rattles and goes. Fitch by 1. Lead pass up the right side. Fitch going to need a combined effort to walk away with this one. They need a couple big shots before this is over to seal the deal. They take the drive, the make! Another big bucket for Fitch in the paint. That is where they are making hay today. There's a three ball up and left really short. That was contested. Riccatelli trying to get the ball back. Fitch. And we're going to get a blocking foul on MC Worth, the Chief. That's going to be her second, team third, and a timeout going to be taken. Timeout on the floor. We will take one as well. And we will let you hear from our friends over at Channel 21.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
Strong bands of lake effect snow. Some freeze warnings, most of those up until around 10 o'clock this morning.
Wednesday morning, some more snow showers.
If you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Back we come, a 3-point ball game. Don't tell Mackenzie Riccatelli that. The McCloser with a shot heard around the world just 1 week ago against Canfield, sending the game into double overtime where the Spartans would outlast the Canfield Cardinals. And now they're looking to do something similar here against their AAC rivals, and a whistle and another timeout. We're going to keep it here. Thanks to our friends over at Channel 21 WFMJ. Tune in during the week to see Five Guys Hoop News. Brought to you by our friends over at Five Guys as well. We can't thank the good folks over at Channel 21 WFMJ all the way from the top. Jack Gerdick, Mr. Brown, the owner, all the way down. Great support and a partnership we are incredibly proud of. Same here with our friends at BSTN, who are simulcasting the audio version of my broadcast today with their great camera work and talented individuals running their broadcast on BSTN, your home for Boardman High School. 2 1/4 left here in this ball game. Fitch looking for a bucket. They need one the worst way. They get it. Folkwine, who's known for being clutch, steps up in a big way with a big bucket. The take. That ball drops. Riccatelli won't go away, and a timeout on the floor. That opens the door for us. We're going to excuse ourselves for 30 seconds. Back after a word from.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Back we come, 1:54 to go here in the ball game, at least in regulation. DJ Oakley with you. The storyline is every time one of these teams thinks they've got the other team figured out, the comeback trail is wide open. Right now, we've got a 3-point ball game, which is kind of the way that Jeff Hamilton's drawing it up so far. Trying to keep the possession limited here for Boardman are the Lady Falcons. The take off the front iron, no good. Second offensive board, no good. Here we go. Boardman. It's Riccatelli. McKenzie, Riccatelli can't get it to fall, and what a job by Fitch defensively to not foul. Boardman gets the ball back, and a timeout taken by Jeff Hamilton. With the ball on the ground, the wherewithal of the head coach of Boardman, Jeff Hamilton, to call that timeout and save the possession with 1:16 to go in this game. You can't speak highly enough about the IQ of both of these teams. Just knowing what is needed, when it is needed, how it is needed. Two teams that are very, very understanding of who they are, and both trying to jockey for position right now in whose game this is going to be. These two teams are way more like one another than they would care to admit, I would argue to say. Riccatelli gets the inbound pass. Boardman still down by 3. The shot is up. That one not going to go, and the board is brought down by Fitch. Here comes the attack. Right side. And a walk for Fitch, and Boardman will get another chance. This is where every detail really starts to count. Boardman's experience in these tightly contested games could pay off, or will it be Fitch who's able to hold on? Riccatelli thinks 3, pulls up, shot from 3, she's fouled. We talk about heads up playing. Riccatelli laid the trap, head fake 1, and then put a shot up, was fouled, and will go to the line shooting 3 in one of the biggest free throw sets of her career. First one's no good. Dad on the bench looks as if he's a statue. Second shot is good. Riccatelli trying to make this a 1-point ball game for the 5th seeded Boardman Spartans. And she goes 1 of 3 out of bounds, and it stays with Boardman. Wow. Boardman cannot walk away from this game and say they didn't have chances. There's Rigatelli, gets the inbound, driving in. She puts it off. Good! Tie game! What a possession for Boardman. Sarah Barrow gets the pass inside from Rigatelli, who will get the assist. And eat your heart out, Barbara Walters. It's 40-40, not 20-20. 34 seconds to go in this ball game. My goodness, what a game this has been. The Boardman faithful watching from all over the country, we thank you for tuning in. Same with our friends in Austintown Fitch. This one, so many people texting me about the outstanding players in this game, the rivalry that lives between these two teams, and no matter who wins and who loses, what a great game, what a great contest on a Saturday afternoon. No pigskin on today. These ladies are more than making up for it. This is every bit as entertaining as anything you're going to watch in the Big Boy Football League. Fitch tosses it in. What's Boardman going to do defensively? Got to believe that the Falcons are going to be holding this one for the last shot. Ayla Ray hanging out around that mid-court stripe. Here she goes, crossover. 10 seconds. Picks up the dribble. Oh, in the corner, wide open three, no good. Boardman, 2 seconds. We're going to overtime, folks. 4 quarters. Make $1, but it's not enough to make a winner today. And that, we're for the second Saturday in a row, we got free basketball here on YSN. We'll be back right after this on Your Sports.
We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria, bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun and combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria.
De-stress, de-ache, detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind, relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
All right, folks. 5th quarter, overtime, about to begin. Boardman gets the tip-off. Rigatelli to the rack. That one won't go. Ball still loose. Boardman recovers. There's Rigatelli for 3. Oh! McCloser Rigatelli from deep. It's 43-40. She said, I'll take the 3 every time. How does Fitch respond? The responses have been outstanding all game long from both sides. Does Fitch have another one in him? Inside, give, pass, picked away by Barrow. Rigatelli brings it up. Oh, what a pass! MC Worth, the Chief! With 2 the hard way and keeps her receipts. $45-40. Boardman at it again. This is where they pull away. They're so dangerous in these close games. And the Chief makes it a 2-possession game. Fitch on the attack now. They need a bucket here. Crossover dribble into the lane. Pull-up jumper. That one won't go. Offensive board tied up, and it will stay with Fitch. Good heads-up play. Tension now flipping sides of the court, all on Fitch. You can tell that there's a little bit of anxiety on that Falcon bench. Spinning around, keeping the pivot foot. What a shot, and comes up short. Boardman on the other end looking. It's Riccatelli, who has been outstanding in these situations. Every game seemingly she's in, she is the targeted player. And all year we've seen Spartans step up, but in big moments, 41, nobody better. Double team is drawn, and Riccatelli is fouled. And that's exactly where McCloser Riccatelli wants to be. At the free throw line with 2:14 to go. The last time at the line, she had 3 chances, went 1 of 3, which we talked about being uncharacteristic, and that's why. That young lady is warm-hearted everywhere else except the basketball court, where she is cold-blooded. That's good. 8-point lead, and Boardman has come alive here. They just needed an extra quarter to do it. Fitch needs a bucket in the worst way. Shot up, contested, out of bounds, stays with Fitch. I think that was Ayla down low. Sure looked like it, and it was. Lob pass out in the perimeter, picked away by Riccatelli. And she gets fouled and picked up. Great sportsmanship again exuded, and now frustration setting in for the Lady Falcons. Riccatelli back at the line, trying to make this a double-digit lead. This is the biggest lead for Boardman in the ballgame. Good. Ten-point lead, 50-40. And a whistle. What was that? Timeout taken by Fitch. We will take a timeout as well. 10-point deficit. Back after this.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Overtime here in Boardman. 1:59 to go. And a little frustration setting in for fans. Fitch will have the basketball. And we've emphasized they need a score the last couple possessions. But right now, folks, if you're a Falcon fan, you're looking for anything to just stop the momentum. Boardman's done. Dunlow off the mark. And a foul is going to be called. Nope, they're going to say it was out of bounds, rather, and it will belong to Fitch. Apologize for that. Inbound, and it's broken up. Ava Freeborough, and it's out of bounds to Boardman. Long pass down the floor. Wide open is Barrow. Into the paint. And Sarah Barrow gives the Spartans a 12-point advantage. Fitch has not scored here in the extra frame. 3 ball. That doesn't go. And out of bounds. Fitch will keep it. Last off the digits of Ava Freeborough. The inbound. Fitch going to have to do a lot here in the next 80 seconds or so. 3 ball, that's not going to go. Pulled down and pushed out. Boardman has the numbers. It's Freeborough. She puts the brakes on and out of bounds to Fitch. Spartans with 66 seconds to hold on. And the Falcons need points. Somewhere, they got to pull them. The attack and a foul on the floor. It's Mackenzie Rigatelli who picks up her 3rd. Fitch gets it clean on the inbound. And they are just taking time right now that is valuable. 49 seconds to go, and a foul is collected by the Falcons again. Rigatelli collects her 4th foul that causes the pause in the ball game. 49 seconds left. That one's up and good. Second, won't go. Fitch trying to tie things up and get the possession. They do tie things up, but Boardman gets the arrow. Fastball to Rigatelli from Freeborough. And a kick is going to set Boardman up with the basketball again. Rigatelli gets the inbound. Loses the handle for a moment. Crosses over. Between 2 Falcons, and a foul is taken. 34.5 seconds. Coach Hamilton wants to chat with Freeborough on the sideline. And Rigatelli will stand the line again. First shot good. Second shot, good as well. Biggest lead of the contest for Boardman, and it comes here in the overtime. Ball is lost. Freeborough racing down the floor. The brakes are on. Boardman just going to try to hold on to it, and a timeout taken by Coach Hamilton. He saw trouble coming and saves his team. Timeout on the floor. Let's hear from Sheely's about what they...
Innovative and beautiful appliances can make your kitchen the most popular place in your family's home. And that's why, when the question is asked,
where'd you get them?
The answer is so often,
I got them at Sheely's.
To find the best things for your home, no one matches Sheely's wide selection of options for any room or any budget. Free local delivery is just the icing on the cake. Visit our showrooms in North Ima and Aurora. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Some freeze warnings, most of those up until around 10 o'clock this morning.
Wednesday morning, some more snow showers.
If you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Back we come here in overtime. And a quick foul. Folkwine picks up her fourth, and Mackenzie Riccatelli back at the line shooting for Boardman. Up and good. And the second one is off. Back the other direction. 3 ball. Got it! Big three for Austintown Fitch, but time is going to run out on the Falcons here in overtime. Boardman simply, with an 11-point lead, just needs to inbound it, hang on to it. Worth is fouled, and now that breaks down to 3.8 seconds left. MC will go to the line, shooting 2 for Boardman. Fitch is going to see this one all the way out. And the Chiefs' first shot won't go. Second shot rattles home. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote. A come from behind, teeter-totter seesaw battle between these two AAC foes. And the second meeting goes to Boardman. Boardman now takes over the top spot officially in the conference with the victory. Players of the game for Austintown Fitch is going to be Kylie Folkwine, and for Boardman is going to be Mackenzie Riccatelli. Congratulations to both teams. Thanks to Myers Family Insurance for sponsoring today's Players of the Game. That's going to do it for us. It's Royal Rumble time, folks. We'll see you on the other side. God bless you. God bless America. And we'll see you next time here on your Sports Network. Good night.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.